y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nia and today we're junk journaling. I actually intended to do something else for this week's video, but you know, life happens, and I actually recorded this video in the wrong orientation, so it kind of worked out perfectly. I actually meant for this video to be a short and for it to just be a cute little like, oh, look at this junk journal and da 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 da. But yeah, like I said, my other video idea didn't work out, and then I ended up recording with this one in a landscape orientation, so here we are. Last week I posted a video of me going through an event hosted by Blooms and Brew. It was an event where local artists could bring their work and sell it, and it was a really good event. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. But while I was there, I got a bunch of little items to junk journal, so that's what we're doing today. So first, I had to go ahead and look for a base. So that's where I started. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not going to talk too much about junk journaling. Y'all know what junk journaling is, and if you don't, Google is free. But pretty much I'm just going to be decorating this page, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be talking about something completely different though, so stay tuned if you want to keep watching and hear my random thoughts. So this YouTube channel is all about the journey to 30, right? So I'm doing a bunch of 30 for 30 bucket list items to prepare for my 30s and become my dream person, the woman I've always wanted to be. And one of the things that has started to really surface for me is my health. And I know I don't really talk about my health too much on this channel, but it's become a really big part of my life. Not that, anything horrible is happening to me, but I'm just noticing that the things I eat and what I put in my body are really starting to show in how I feel. Growing up, I never really noticed a difference if I didn't eat, if I didn't drink water. I mean, I would get a headache or whatever, but it wasn't really a physical toll like it is now. And I feel like getting closer to 30, my body's just telling me that I have to pay attention and I have to be intentional about how I treat myself, because again, if you listen to my last video, sitting in the passenger seat of my life has really taken a toll, not only on my creativity and becoming the person I want to be, but also on my health. So that's something that I'm definitely trying to pay more attention to as I get closer to 30. One of the things I talk about on my TikTok is I'm starting to go to the gym way more now. I've had a gym subscription in the town I live in since like January 2023, and we are just now using it, girl. I know, but we're using it now, and we've been trying to go, and when I say we, I mean me and my boyfriend. We've been trying to go at least 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, hit all of the body areas. And I think that during the summer we're going to try to implement walking on a nearby track every day, or at least the days that we don't go to the gym. I know you're asking, why don't you walk on the track now? Because school is in session, and the track is connected to a school. Those things are only available to the public during the summer, so we'll do it then. But even again, like working out on a regular basis, trying to make sure I go to the gym is not something I ever worried about growing up. I played sports and that was enough. And now it's just like, I'm not on any sports teams. I'm not in school anymore. So the moving and the physical has to be up to me. So yeah, it's just, there's so much I've been learning through this 30 for 30 bucket list challenge and just turning 30 in general. We're getting closer to 30. I'm not 30 yet, I'm 28, but getting closer and closer. You just learn so much, and life really is what you make it. And yeah, I think that's just, I'm happy I'm learning it now. Sometimes I talk to people older than me and they haven't even really, internalized this yet for themselves. So I just hope that I'm able to carry this thought process the rest of my life and keep trying to better myself, not get stuck in, the trials and tribulations of life, that I get back into the passenger seat of my life. I want to stay in the driver's seat. So I'm definitely trying to do that in every aspect, including my health. Yeah. So enough about that. I'm also doing this 30 for 30 bucket list challenge to find hobbies and creative outlets I can take into my 30s and into the rest of my life. And one of the activities that I tried recently that I think will definitely stick with me in the long run is crocheting. I am having the best time crocheting. I'm actually currently working on a blanket, and it's going to take me forever, but it's just so fun. And I've already spoke about this on my TikTok. Please follow me on TikTok. I know I keep talking about it, but I'm really working hard over there. I've already talked about it in there, but I love having an activity that's not connected to a screen. I know, plenty of people have been saying to do this, but actually doing it really does make a big difference. Having a hobby that's not on my phone or on the computer or reading a tablet, or again, just having my eyes on a screen has been such a blessing these past couple of weeks. Just giving myself actually time for my brain to just like relax. I don't know, like when I'm scrolling, my brain is not relaxing. I'm thinking about the things I'm watching, and I'm thinking about, my own videos and seeing other videos and how I can implement some things I'm seeing. And I'm just like constantly using my brain. But when I can finally just sit down and crochet, and my brain, it doesn't turn off. As women, our brains don't really just shut off, but it does give me some time of quiet, and it's still an activity that's causing me to like do something, but not causing me to use all of my brain power like I normally do. So it's just been really, really nice. And it's definitely one of the hobbies that I will be probably bringing into the rest of my life. And when I say the rest of my life, I truly mean it. I am also cultivating these hobbies for retired Nia, for a Nia who doesn't work anymore and doesn't have anything to do. I can always refer back to junk journaling or crocheting or any of the hobbies that I will be trying to cultivate over this 30 for 30 bucket list period. So I'm looking now at the lives of the people I love, specifically my grandmother. She was such a hard worker all her life, and now she's retired and she doesn't know what to do. And it's because she never really had the time to cultivate random hobbies that, weren't connected to work. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to have things to do even when I'm really old and can't work anymore. So I think crocheting and junk journaling and baking, and again, all the little 30 for 30 bucket list items I'm doing will give me that later on in life. So yeah, but as you can see, I am finishing up the junk journal. I added those bees because again, this was a Blooms and Brew event. But yeah, this is how it ended up. I think it is so cute and I love junk journaling. I hope you come back again. I make videos every Monday. Bye.